a strong left uppercut to the body. Okay? Keep him on the end of your jab. He's going to try to get some now, okay? He's going to try to get some. Keep your hands up on the inside.
Murchison knows what the game plan is. He says that Thomas is going to try to get you this round. He's going to come right after you. He tells Jones to keep him out of the end of your jab. Thomas, they're telling him you got to fight. You cannot sit around, stand out on the end of the punches. You got to get on the inside and fight. Sometimes in this sport, there's nothing left to do except plant your feet and just start throwing punches.
That may have ignited Thomas. Thomas has gone 10 rounds only once. And like Jones in his last fight against Vincent Durham in March of this year. And that was his first fight in 17 months after breaking with Butch Lewis. He had previously fought 7 times in 9 months, very active fighter. Slowed the course.
That was the only time that Glenn Thomas has gone 10. In that fight with Durham, he said Durham was tall but came right after him. Said he would not go down. But he wanted to go 10 also, like Roy Jones wanted to go 10.
This is only his second fight in nearly 2 years, taking on the assignment of Roy Jones.
But you got to give him credit. You got to give him a lot of credit. He's still in there. He's still trying to fight. He's confused. But he's still trying.
What about Roy Jones approaching this fight? You know, Roy Jones isn't taking 7 rounds often.
No, not at all. But let's face it, this kid knows how to fight. He's been raised around this sport of boxing. He knows what he's doing inside the ring. He is still hearing that little voice, Roy Jones Sr., in the back of his head telling him how to control this fight. And he's following those instructions well. Now, at the end of that last round, another element that I believe Roy Jones is the next Sugar Ray Leonard. You see the charisma that he had at the end of that last round, how he was playing to the crowd. Very few fighters have that charisma that the crowd can sense. They can feel it if you have it. And it's something that you cannot learn. It is a God-given gift.
Jones in and out. He's carrying as much weight as he ever has, 163 pounds. Last fight he was 159. He's been as light as 154. How do you think he's carrying that 163?
I think he's carrying it great. He's got his body looks like he's Greek god. He's terrific condition, great physical condition in this match. And the late rounds like this, 7th, 8th, 9th rounds are the ones that you really realize that you are in good condition. By the 7th round, you can usually see the 10th round distant over the horizon. Remember the right hand that he rocked Thomas with in the first round? I wonder where that right hand is now. Or if he's just wanting to go 10 once again.
USA's Tuesday night fights from Pensacola, Florida. Al Albert along with the champ, Sean O'Grady at ringside. This is only the 4th time in 19 fights that Roy Jones has been past the 7th round. But you may have hit on it on the final seconds of the last round, Sean. Is Jones once again looking for a workout, look to go 10 rounds?
He would never admit it, but he has recently had a little bit of trouble with that right hand. And even in the Castro fight, he hesitated throwing that hand. That may be the problem here.
Throws it there, straight right.
And those hands, when you have, all punchers have a lot of hand trouble. With those hands, once they get beat up, you're sparring every day, so they continue to get beaten up. It hurts a lot for you to hit your opponent with your fist. Many times it hurts him, but it hurts you more. I can remember in my own career thinking to myself, I hope my opponent ducks this punch because I know it's going to hurt me more than it hurts him. And once you get a problem with your hand, pull tendons, ligaments pull, they are sore for a long time. Not much they can do for them either. They take longer to heal than broken bones.
Neither are fighters experienced in the late rounds. And one of them tonight will will go out with the first blemish. And Thomas, it appears, will have to pull off the shocker to win this one. Jones way ahead on the card, at least on Sean O'Grady's card.
Oh, don't say that.
And I say the cards because mine agrees with yours.
That's worrisome. Remember my scorecard?
Remember it well.
Scary.
Inside a minute to go in the 8th round. Pace slowing down. There have been a few flurries. But in essence, Roy Jones in control from the start. Roy Jones, a father, not working the corner. Matter of fact, our understanding he is not here tonight. Now, does that suggest the bitter feelings? If there was a mutual agreement, should Roy Jones Sr. be here to show us? Oh, and now Jones over Thomas. Looks like it ended here in the 8th. But Thomas gamely battling back. Seconds remaining. How's he standing up? Cannot be saved by the bell. Frank Santori will wave it off.
Great call. Great call by Frank Santori. Glenn Thomas was completely out of this fight. I had given every round to Roy Jones. The only chance for Thomas to win was by knockout, and he's only got 13 KOs in the 24 fights.
The heat burned by Roy Jones in the closing seconds. The punch appeared to be delivered right before the bell.
The punches, the one punch that started it, and then
punch that ended
everything that Roy Jones had, he threw. Again, the charisma, the excitement of all those punches, a little reminiscent of Sugar Ray Leonard? Yes.
The explosion of Roy Jones at the end of the 8th round. And Glenn Thomas comes over to congratulate the only undefeated fighter in the ring right now. Thomas says, I gave it all I could.
And you give him credit. He did. He fought hard. He tried. He just was not in the league of a Roy Jones.
Exactly what Alton Murchison said in the corner of Roy Jones. So Roy Jones, without his father for the first time, continues his undefeated streak. We were talking about the fact that his father is not here. Another point I wanted to make, maybe Roy Jones Sr. is giving Junior some room, not here to overlooking his shoulder and Alton Murchison on this night, the first night without Senior.
And perhaps that showed in the corner, not the pressure of having your dad, trying to make everything perfect for your dad. This is the same man that you grew up with, and you want to be, we all want to do good for our dads. We want to make our dads proud. Here he went out and just fought the way he knows how to fight.
Well, his dad isn't here, but he certainly still feels as if he's with family, several thousand of them in Pensacola. Let's get the official time. Mark Biro in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time officially 3 minutes of the 8th round. The referee stops the contest. The winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Roy Jones Jr. Jones Jr.
3 minutes on the nose of the 8th round.
No, on the nose of Glenn Thomas.
And Roy Jones goes to 19-0, and this is where he recorded his 18th knockout.
Now watch the first punch that does the damage. Roy Jones saw it. That punch did the damage. Now he just lets it all hang out. Look at all these punches. Fast, hard, crisp. The middleweights bring the speed of the lighter weights and the power of the heavyweights to this division. And there it is. Boom. The left hook from Roy Jones.
Machine Gun Jones.
Another look at that left hook. Wham! That one a little off mark. Continuing the punching, sensing that the end of the round was near, Roy Jones blocked Glenn Thomas.
Roy Jones turning it on, and we'll hear from the former Olympic star, now a pro star, when we come back. And an incredible flurry by Roy Jones to end his fight in the final seconds of the 8th round. Roy, how many punches do you think you unleashed in that flurry?
I don't know, enough to get him out of there. That's all that counts.
All right, our unofficial count had 29, and that must have been in what, a matter of 10 seconds?
Yeah, well, I kind of wanted to go ahead and go after him because I saw he was hurt. I took a couple chances I wouldn't normally take, but I wanted to get him out of there, get my knockouts going back in. I'm tired of going the distance. I only went one time, but that was enough for me. I'm ready to get him out of there when I can.
We thought somewhere midway in the fight that you were looking to get for the workout and get another 10-round fight under your belt.
I would not have mind really, but I just said, I was going to keep work on what me and Coach Murphy have been working on in the gym, and if a knockout opportunity